But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought
Monday.
he said Monday.
Like
My
mundane
bad.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Nets. And only a single point of separation there. Great game. It came right down to the wire.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Jeremy Evans. He's out there with Derek Williams. And it's Grant in at the point guard.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
Off the inbound pass, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here's Grant after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Here's Caboclo. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Huffman. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Grant outside. There's the triple. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Bottoms. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they met in New York.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Grant outside. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. Here's Whittington, and that one is hammered home.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
This one for 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Bottoms. No good. So New York will take it the other way. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Ballard. Here's Hines. Knicks with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
From 10 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Well, it was Vancouver winning their last game against Memphis.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Daniel Orton, he's checked in for Vancouver. Here's Grant. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Brooklyn. New York moving the ball around. There's the pick. Williams kicks to Grant. Clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Fires from the line. No good. So Vancouver will take it the other way. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Grant. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
A nice shot by Caboclo. Knicks trail by 5. Grant outside. Evans outside. Kicks to Grant. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And it's 7 points for Jaren Grant.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here's Caboclo. He's got 9. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. It's Williams with the drive. Can't get it to go. So Vancouver will take it the other way. 18 feet out, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Here's Copeland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good on the three-point shot. Copeland's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Derek Fisher for a moment. This is their second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well. And his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
Thanks again, Doris. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Now the pass to Early. Outside Thomas. He feeds it to Rose. Here's Whittington. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
When you knock down three-pointers at a high rate, it's attributable to spacing, Kevin. Spreading the floor so defenses can't cover that shot and get there to challenge them.
No good on the second free throw.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And Afflalo wide open. He shoots. Again, Afflalo missing. Here's Copeland. They set the pick. He took good advantage of that screen.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Thomas gets the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Outside Rose, Afflalo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so Aaron Afflalo nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Copeland. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Vancouver?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Grant. Williams is out there with Early. Then it's Jeremy Evans. Here's Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derek Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
Here's Grant. And the jam by Derek Williams.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And so here is New York. It's a 5-point game. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Jawai. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Grant. 7 points in the game. Williams with a clean look. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists tonight.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Jawai, he's covered by Grant. Passes to Silk. 6 on the shot clock. Evans with the steal. Now here's Grant. He's guarded closely. The Knicks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams for three. They get the rebound. Grant dishes to Evans. New York, no good that time either.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Bottoms. Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Matthews. Shoots. And that one misses from Caboclo. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Matthews goes in. Dishes it to Williams. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Williams has got 12.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Pass to Caboclo. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
9 feet out. Can't get it to go. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And they'll keep possession. Matthews no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Grant. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Daniel Orton, he's checked in for Vancouver. Udo comes in for Silk. And a switcher also for New York. Whittington's checked in. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Grant.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Caboclo. Whittington with the rebound. Whittington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Grant kicks to Williams. Here's Whittington. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from 3-point range. Williams has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
To the left wing. Bottoms the pass to Udo. Here's the break. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. Flalo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Rose in for Grant. Count the bucket. Here's Rose. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. He dishes it to Whittington. Back to Rose. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
It's deflected. Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Moss. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Some nice passing by New York here. Rose gets a wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after Vancouver got the three-pointer. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Vancouver leading by 5. The tray. Tries again. And it's Orton missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Inside. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 3. It's rebounded by Udoh.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Copeland good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's Vancouver as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kings team.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. They've got Silk, and it's Bilar in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders. Now Grant feeds it to Evans. The dish to Williams. Inside, the steal, and they're running. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And so it's New York with it after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Off the pick, and he connects with the jumper. He's got 14.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Caboclo, 13 points in the game. Here's Huffman, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Silk's got the lead up to 11 now for Vancouver. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Intercepted. And they're running. Here's Bottoms, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Bottoms. He has 12 points and a block.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Here's Caboclo. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
And the wide-open shot from Evans gets it to go from 18 feet away. Evans has got his first bucket in this one. For Vancouver, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Grant. And the pass to Villar. Here's Bottoms. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
New York calls timeout. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Williams. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Villar with the bucket. And Vancouver leads by 15.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
For Vancouver, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Passes it to Hines. Puts up the baby hook. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Grant kicks to Williams. And that one is stuffed right through.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And Vancouver with the possession here. Here's Hines, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Vancouver, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Vancouver making a switch here. Black's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Matthews, he's checked in for Jeremy Evans. Grant kicks to Williams. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Hines. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Knicks trail by 18. Grant kicks to Early. Williams attacking. He had a nice open look right there. Williams has got 21.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Jawai, the pass to Hines. The baseline J. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 9 points in the game so far. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Whittington with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The pass to Jawai. Passes it to Hines. unloads from 13. And there's Vancouver with another bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Vancouver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And Vancouver with the possession here, following the basket by Derek Williams. And it's denied. Early dishes to Grant, and it's blocked. Moss, the pass to Jawa. Pass to Hines. Here's Early, and it's blocked. And there's 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Jawai, the pass to Hines, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Derek Williams. Flalo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Grant. Knicks trail by 20. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Early. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Vancouver has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. 1:06 left in the third. And here's Udoh. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 4 on the clock. Here's P40. And again, it's Vancouver missing. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound. That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Early, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Udoh picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Right wing. Here's Copeland. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Rose. From deep three-point range. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Knicks trail by 18. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Jeremy Evans is out there with Lance Thomas. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Early in at the 3, the small forward. And again, New York with the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And the pass to Silk. Lets it go from 14. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
New York calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Derek Williams, he checked in for New York. Grant comes in for Derrick Rose. And Vancouver with the possession here. Following the three-pointer from Derek Williams. Evans with the steal. Grant outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target from outside.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Grant. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Can't cash in from close range. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. All sorts of time. Here's Bottoms, and he banks in the layup. Bottoms got 4 this quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Grant kicks to Williams. And Jeremy Evans with the slam.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
And New York making a change here. Whittington's checked in. Vancouver leading by 16. Pass to Caboclo. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the paint, here's Hines. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Vancouver making a switch here. Jawai's checked in. Now, here's Grant. The shot's good from Evans.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And Vancouver with the possession here. Passes it to Hines. Just 5 to shoot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 19.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Pass to Bottoms. To the inside, Hines. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
From deep, Williams. The shot, no good. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Hines. Nails the baby hook. He's got 23.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
In transition, here comes Vancouver.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Knicks trail by 21.
Vancouver foul call. Jawai. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Grant. Fires it up. Nice shot from the wing.
Assisted, Jared Grant.
And Vancouver with the possession here. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Billar's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Grant outside. There's a good screen. Jumper off the screen. And that's good for 2.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's Caught me by surprise because before the break he only had one.
Silks checked in for Vancouver, and Silk gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Evans. No good on the quick three.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jawai. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Knicks trail by 17. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
The pass to Bilar. Shoots it up. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Whittington gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, I thought they did a decent job during the first half of limiting turnovers, but since halftime, it's been a different story.
Knicks trail by 15. Grant outside to the middle. Got a hand on it. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
What a game we've seen here for Derek Williams. He's got 26 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Derek Williams.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Williams. Vancouver leading by 13. 1:35 left in the game. Bottoms the pass to Hines. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Vancouver.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. It's got to be a good feeling that getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the Knicks.
Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And that one falls for Williams. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Vancouver leading by 10. Here's Bottoms. To the inside. Bilar's shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vancouver with the ball. Pass to Silk. Pass to Hines. 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. The shot is off. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Jawai, he's covered by Grant. Poked away, stolen by Grant. Pulls up for three. It's off. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.